for high Gyamfi news. Mema Obibia Akwaba. Latest hot enkwa Aremeyaw Bremo na ansana ensebni nyina bebano. So when you subscribe ya bomori ya se over subscribe na wa like video no give us a thumbs up na fi share ma wo fufuro so na when you be here na wo ensemwa ekoso ewo Ghana memo afi yenhwe eye ensemwa abeto yepono so inti eye sankobo ya ekoso mama yenti
na ye be ye no me na me ye ho adwuma abon na wabono region no eduru say ye ko polling station abon na me na me ye ho adwuma anti wa wote WhatsApp platform so aso ko pe MPB atunu ebeduro na dinim because won to be me say won to be when samu pass abon ni so aba no won to be because me nya sore ne me nya ti free ne ye mfa homa ntwem akire ade se me kwa koduru ba bia se me kachire car no me ye apostle Kojo Kyeremanteng me car break nim nti car no kwa me de me sabo car no mu ana car na nkasa agina me nye break ntum nti me ka say won to bia polling station one me make sure say it's a matter of phone call nam si nipa sumasi mon kra na free system no me no wawie ati mun nya jeje no this is not the first time
yasika be kan asem party wura ai opemso ka every day opemso party ra waba I say MPP for opemso ne me na opemso ba biem otum for opemso e ma Asante ye pe MPP opemso no opemso aba o ai MPP opemso maba yase be ma ne hwan be ma ne opemso na wo hwe MPP so opemso aba omo frefro mo kwesi sorry o waba why ye ni ready ai ye be record ai ye record ne o chena ye post ai enti MPP opemso aba ai na opemso atena se and then Nkoma Yebedino Efa MPP. And you know, everyone Philip Owusu before MPP. Now, your precise question say, Kennedy Agyapong. Answer na meka sa asem no. MPP for Monsankoda. Me pese me bo video bi na me react to video no ansa na maka Kennedy Agyapong any MPP for primaries no ho asem endra ye hu video bi a eye Mahamadu Bawumia for say ne ka so be start Kennedy Agyapong de no ade na ode de start kosiafo opim so strategy se om say amagwa na say ka say Kennedy no be ka we say ode Bawumia na start this be nan Kennedy for so sorry mo sorry aba ye opim so start opemso ede eye Bawumia na started ne party ni media mi guno mi gigam gra mi yaba bonsu oguso nkwasiafo mometie ochina mko ana makoko MPP opemso wenyu kuma kene kekeda abowo dam se wani kuma yedan
se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den emaye se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den emaye
se wani kuma kene kekeda se wani nso nkuma e yakọ isi no mbo utu ogimfo sisi aze yede be hyehyado enra ene eti se eye abozege Mahamadu Bawumia the campaign now no yenim say a campaign for primaries another campaign for president yenim se obusam say Bawumia campaign no or campaign say obeye MPP flag bearer anase or campaign say obeye Ghana president. I don't know the difference between Bawumia the campaign now no because I say Bawumia only message krama MPP for na better know when your message am Ghana for because you need to beat people in the primaries before you can be chosen as the leader of the party to come and face the lion. Now, you are among the sheep. You cannot convince the sheep to say convincingly, we all want you to be our leader. And your message, or they convince the sheep, it sounds more like a messenger. Opesa would go face the lion. I say Bawumia has lost focus. Adwene NCCA. Mahamadu Bawumia say the next NPP government ombiti Kennedy Agyapong wiye yo ombiti country ombiti Kwabena Agyapong omiti edien omo makano osi odin kanka government asem akwan we yi for flat. He is confused. He doesn't even know how to campaign. They say onim so oba ben no. Say onim de onye osi the next NPP government will fully complete Agenda 111 hospital project. Osi MPP abana ebano. Agenda 1111 hospital bi no mka so ma ye ni nyina ewie no. Osi o mo sa badia mo ba ye ni nyina Bawumia ene kase mo me yankotie abozege. Me say problem day somewhere but amanfo mbeso mejatum.
Yet another one I made it by one constituency, one ambulance. We did that. We took 2,300 people into the National Ambulance Service. Another idea, Agenda 111. We're building these hospitals. NDC is not yet continuing with them. If they don't do so, when we come back, we will finish their Agenda 111 hospitals and employ people in them.
Peace FM.
Peace FM. Kwasi Afo Radio. Bawumia say Yanto abama MPP ba abemu bima in 42 years Agenda 111 hospitals na oye campaign a few months ago kachere say we sini nyina ewie ema ni nyina light bubom se sia o se Agenda 111 hospital no omo ewie omo anye na se NDC aban anya ono Bawumia in 42 years omo ba omo beye and also osa the policy bi by any airden eye dwumadie bi by a friend one district one ambulance or say ono ene de sa nyansa ne bae na se Bawumia person ka se Akufo Addo no we jimi o just Akufo Addo there because they be Bawumia gina stage so a or se bibia e course MPP mu bia ona de bae na se Akufo Addo there no we jimi o onim nyansa bia Bawumia say sa one district one ambulance no one constituency one ambulance no e ono na de bae an idea enya obi idea e ono na de one district one constituency one ambulance and also Agenda 111 so na adwene ono na de Agenda 111 ne bae in Agenda 111 no in the next 42 years MPP ba power obeba be ye ni nyina o si bia o kasa sa kwa we o sa ko busa ne say na NPP failures no eyo no ne ma MPP lose election because that be any de me fan susu me na me the ambulance buy me na me the 111 idea buy but the failure of the NPP galamsey na emene ye no and the minimum bi akwa we ebusa de say 11 no or say 11 on one thing wasem kra eye cabinet on tin ho asem no on ka ho bibia na enye bia wa ban no Bawumia nim ho hwe akwa we say oba Agenda 111 no mka kire emre bi so ma ye wie no yesi ade wagye atum so ma anye ene so wagye atum so ma anye dia then it means National Cathedral na esi wo no ade cho ba ka kire mo say eno so no oba be ye. You see Bawumia ne message na ekuta no onye stable nti onhye na hu sibia onfa ne message ni magana for and Bawumia problem yan say Bawumia is a liar enti okasa na ohwe ne to na ohwe ne to na ne refi say ne be ma da ho so okata ne be ma so ana ne refi say na motuom da ho okata na motuom ana ne refi say ne hwe asensen ho okata ne hwe abuso na wo say ne nti da ho enti Bawumia no de bia no ordinance ekata bibi so and he's not consistent when it comes to his messaging. The same person taking credit for one district or one constituency, one ambulance, Agenda 111. Ubu said the same person about 11 or so on the unim. Ubu said the same person about the dollar, how they left the dollar at 17, 18, or said the unim. Ubu said something about galamsey, how they issued 2,500 licenses, or because said the unim. Ubu said issues about nyoma course or Ghana under their leadership a say chrono, or because said the unim. But when did your kai, when would your kai positively and dia? This is not a guy to be trusted. Mekabibia, Samira Bawumia, onim Bawumia bema tinting, because Bawumia has lied to her about it. Yeah, and you see, I keep telling you, this guy is so shallow, so easy to read. This guy is not a politician. He is a pure in and out comedian. And you see, Wama Atro Edinenima to the point to say he cannot focus and say one thing that is true. Every single thing about Bawumia is a lie. How can you stand before Ghanaians? Primaries now who come to Krampono, unim ni power be bitino. O catcher say in the next 42 years, NPP ba power. Agenda 111 over BC. But you were in Ghana telling us to say, we have performed better. We have performed better. We have performed better in all sectors. And then agenda 111, they want perform better. And Bawumia, you see I can say, Obi, otchere for a liar. Obi a person or the atro ebedi to me. Bawumia is a typical example of a liar who basically has no shame. Now, Mahamadu Bawumia during the campaign, no, shall send me a catch Ghana for agenda 111 hospitals 70% complete. President Akufo Addo ne catch Ghana for na Bawumia na nete cabinet. 2024 December 5th na ka 2 days emi akoto aba Akufo Addo ne Bawumia e ka kire Ghana for say agenda 111 hospitals 111 no omo a complete hospitals no 70% aka 30% pe na hospitals nya ye djuma me no ka say you need one single agenda 111 hospital in passing. This guy was in Ghana telling us, say, they have performed better in everything. In fact, Mr. S, when you open the Bawumia file, in fact, I need to find that we have performed better. Na membo nchiremo. Akwe catch the Ghana for say, almost as MPP, they have performed better in everything. Where is Mahamadu Bawumia's comedy? In fact, I need to find we have performed better. Now, me Ghana for you see Bawumia we did drama and then onim ne bema kura tintin senya ne bema tintin say 2 inches so say 3 inches onim because you see he lies about everything. I am looking for we have performed better. Mr. S, do you have that video? I am in Bawumia's file. I remember that video very, very well. At the end, we have performed better. At the end, we have performed better. At the end, we have performed better. This guy, at the end of the day, a year concert for 8 years. Besides, get me, we have performed better. Entire dying, and we have performed better. Adane, when we come back to power, we will come and complete. Until we have performed better, no? What was it about? What did you perform better? Na Oye campaign, catch Ghana for. Besides, pull that video for me. We have performed better. Until you see, we are not supposed to give Bawumia any room in Ghana to even campaign to a dead man. Obi awowu. Me see, sa wode Mahamadu Bawumia ko jina eye mortuary ana morgue na okoye campaign kire efunu a ukọ na se oka se efunu ne nto aba omubetu etia no me say Bawumia nko awura mortuary na obia anya bibia no nko akoye campaign wo ho na ya ma obia nkoye campaign bi na ade chi na ka se efunu ne nto aba mortuary man na be so omunsa ede atimu so dodo betu etia Bawumia ayura ade jagobo Mahamadu Bawumia oni shame bia was asase so. His life has been about lies. It has been about deceit. It has been about every negative thing in politics. Inti odu MPP for anima ohu amuso mo jimi. Mahamadu Bawumia owura mochi. Na okoye campaign. Na obia ewura mochi wo bi na ka ono nko a. Na so oye campaign na adechi na mochirema no koso owufo bia nsem so onto aba. Ye be kan ewie no ma tweet ya Bawumia. Because you see, Mahamadu Bawumia is the epitome of lies. Only consistent. And he sees everybody to be an idiot. This is Bawumia.
Overall GDP growth during your government is lower than ours. We have performed better than you. Tobe, when it comes to the economy, in the terms of agricultural growth, we have performed better than you. In terms of industry growth, we have performed better than you.
I need data. Can I get some data?
All GDP growth during your government is lower than ours. We have performed better than you. Tobe, When it comes to the economy, in the terms of agricultural growth, we have performed better than you. In terms of industry growth, we have performed better than you.
He was on campaign show telling Ghana for say he has performed better in everything. And so Adiachi, Akoya Sabeka just agenda 111 no near boa yeba power be man yebeye otena sewia ho 8 years wan fa ne nsanka otena kumewu 8 years wan fa ne nsanka otena eyedien hospitals akese ho 8 years wan fa ne nsanka waba opposition ka kire say be true for mama opportunity na meba be ye agenda 111 now nim dia ya Bawumia true for to the point now at this point we expect to say nipa bi omo MPP mu a omo di Bawumia chi no they will at least respect our intelligence as people. Now here Gideon Boakye oko asempa ti asemia oka
key for a lot of people. This is Dr. Bawumia's challenge. You've been part of a government the performance per the results and nothing to write home about. Why do you want us to give you that privilege?
Okay, so I am not admitting that MPP performance was a totally failure, but of course performance are a correlation one win it there. Because yeah, it can be our win. But granted, say a MPP performance a year wa be muntina Ghana for,
and you're on the street. You hear that, or a Muslim or Imam Pusi back to back. Okay, quickly.
Granted, say a performance in T and a Ghana for Antuaba Maye. Pacho Timmy, just an MPP party, ya modimo. One more money Bawumia Jano. Omuhana ye CPP ni. Omuhana ye NDC ni. And omuhana ye PS ni. And I say, me and Kasa me ya penny odik. And I can't go for odikimra because I don't know on ye MPP ni. Na yan Kasa, or no dear, no on MPP party no. What in the party nature me. Okay, so it omo de Bawumia Jano ni ran. Omu nyina eye MPP for. Omu bia so baba ye president se ministers 50 60 no be yi omo a ye ni MPP for ya ye wo hoyi ye ni no be yi ye de abu aban no patriote mention ase it is MPP for nya MPP asai na mo se atratete dia and e oba ye president hwan mu na akofo mo do ma bebu man enye ni sa. It is not about that. Say ye free say ye to anamo bi sa party ye kasaye ye ne no ma bi na anko ye Tigana for to abatia ya and no necessary tenase. Near Nina as a political party who said, dear be no. Yenina yet tenase, near to an amo in Ghana for Kasana party no Edi asa benyam Ghana for him. It is not about say Mediana men carbino, no more Mujana Crano. Will be a year of Japan free man. Or Mubia no more carbino. Sabi, Omuhana Nenkao. By a champion, no a minister, a Greek minister. Obeye deputy minister for national security meboa. Obeye deputy minister for interior. You are Kennedy Agyapong. Now your board chairman Ghana Gas, and the wife. And so your board chairperson. Now your chairman for the security committee in parliament. And I say binomo campaign almost say hi. And I so buy police and Uncle for 20 ade. Now why are you chairman of security committee or parliament? And they know you're deputy minister for interior. Why mu no more police and immigration this anoman wajuma? It's all attempt to say yes say Bawumia ni MPBB. It is not about the personality of Bawumia. And nothing as I want about time and then I may catch them people before be say look. Yeah, I say ni nyansa sabi in previous and if any be I say or mu ni nyansa che Ghana for. Because Ghana for nim gentia or man to aba ama MPP. Say tenase now your solutions are here proffer to address the problem no address it the main reason to Ghana fan to abamaye near ko prescribe the wrong solution ma Ghana for be reject here because Ghana ni bia ote ho no obusa Ghana for say nipa do street so na busa omo say kadienti a wan to aba ama NPP and now one so yan kwanko to aba I don't think so benya more than nipa ba ko a obeka se Bawumia nti na man kwanko to aba in the entire one to my MPP, but of course, you know a party for, and I say, you and Toma go feel so our bunting. But because I mean, the Ghana for cow or mano, Say enunti no man to aba amfama MPP na wo pese ujai sa no mani nyina egu ho na beka se Bawumia ntina ya nto aba man MPP ti yesesa Bawumia ne yafa ni power from Ghana for beka se move se munum nyasa chaye wo because enye Bawumia percent na Ghana fan to aba.
Here is a reporter modiasi na yenya eye emun keten kana kase eidabi se Dr. Bawumia 1 ni gidie ne kura ya challenge na afenso yera eye John Dramani Mahama ofetifi mantem Ghana for so it goes beyond just the leader within the party MPP. The bigger picture is Ghana for the Munyamama John Dramani Mahama ofetifi. It's back to back again at Tifi Sano. It will be difficult. On I'm street so these are the questions
the problem I have with these journalists is Omajunu of form and some Omajunu of form deliberate. The question you asked him, I didn't know Yentua Bamamo, I didn't know candidate Bawumia. Gideon Boakye did not even answer the question. Now, a journalist, I will answer the question, you jump to religion, the background of the candidate, John Mahama of Islam. No. When you ask the person the first question, it was about why should we as Ghanaians trust your candidate, Bawumia, who is going to represent a party that performed poorly. Now, Gideon Boakye, in his answer, he even failed to admit to say it is through their performance as a government and a party. And Muluzi, sir, I could do that point over 1.8 million votes. He did not even answer it. You allowed the guy to keep talking. You see, that's why I keep saying the boy is wanting to read but don't Jimmy. Gideon Boakye did not even answer the first question. Because the first question was that why should we vote for you again? Because people voted against this party, its candidate, because of their performance in government. What is their performance? Their performance was that corruption was part of us. The performance was that we have moved our GDP to a certain level that we could not contain. The performance was that our dollar, it was swallowing us. Dollar was almost 18. Performance was that Agenda 111, infrastructure-wise, we were at a deficit. The government could not build, retool our universities, our hospitals. Nothing was happening. The bad performance was that our roads had deteriorated for 8 years. We did not see any improvement. The performance was terrible. Inflation had gone through the roofs, 57%. So the question you asked him, he decided not to answer. He didn't want to admit to the failure on the side of the leadership of the government, which includes Bawumia, Akufo Addo, and the president Akufo Addo. Now, Gideon Boakye as a politician, wakochi yombo, ni krom ni yeye galamsey no. Gideon Boakye, for all you know, binyini channel, and so and wakan yombo. Now, this guy refused to answer your questions. He goes on now to make it look like leadership failure is the party's failure. Until right now, what Gideon Boakye was trying to do is say, don't blame only Bawumia, blame everybody. But then the same Bawumia, when he mounts stage, he will tell Ghanaians, I introduced 33 policies. Bawumia has never said, through the help of Brani Champon, Kennedy Agyapong, Kentry, Kwabena Agyapong, the NPP, we have introduced 33 policies. Mahamadu Bawumia did not stage or say, I introduced 33 policies, kwasia. But when it comes to the failure of the government, the party as a whole, you are trying to include everybody in that picture. That is what I keep saying. It's a journalist, don't know Jimmy. Form. And you see, they don't understand follow-up questions. When people are speaking, they have already made up their minds. And we a question way, the controversial one, the background, the religious, but that is not important. The guy did not even answer your question in the first place. Why are you jumping to the background? Why are you jumping to religion? Why are you jumping to where they're coming from? The guy needs to tell us why we should believe Bawumia and the MPP now, because of their terminal report. That when you show to them, everything on it is F. The guy refused to answer it. And when he came to the next question, to make him feel comfortable, he decided to brand everybody as a failure. There's a reason why there's somebody called the vice president, the president. There's a reason why somebody goes to cabinet, somebody does not go to cabinet. When Bawumia stands on stage, now catch Ghana for say, my introduction 33 policies are, he is taking the credit for himself. So why is Bawumia not taking the fall? But Bawumia wants to take the fall with everybody and take the credit alone. And that is the problem with the MPP Bawumia team. That is my problem with them. And you see, these journalists, no more Jimmy, they are not able to push these people to the corner because this questioner, you cannot just jump and come and tell me, Kennedy Agyapong, Bawumia Campaign. No, I want you to tell me because we can see clearly the performance was bad. Mahamadu Bawumia was held in 2014, 15, 16 because he said he's an economist. He was going to move our economy to a better position. So you need to prove to me why. For 8 years, I gave him that opportunity and he actually messed it up. You don't come and tell me that because somebody is contesting Bawumia's sin, at the end of the day, we should force other people to take Bawumia's sin. Ma bodam. Motete Ghana na mo fresh Samira first lady to be. I didn't know mo fresh Obabia first lady to be because mo person projected Bawumia na ire. So they have to be presidential. Now, bonene ne bilini badia and kwasi affording the di Bawumia de onko di chips. And this is what I talk about every single day. Journalism ejumano. You don't need to have a PhD. You need to be smart. You need to think ahead of the person you are interviewing. You need to understand. You need to control the narrative. You are supposed to let the person sitting in front of you know, say, you are abreast of the issue. He cannot underestimate your thinking. Indeed, what you want is what has to be said. And it's not like you forcing the person, but the right and reasonable answers has to be given to the listeners. Because Obia Otchere Ubiano, you are his mouth and ear. You are his voice. Into when Jimmy now to wana nipa no busa no question. Na nipa no to wano when to me amount answer, you jump to religion and their background. Yes, President Mahama. What has Mahama got to do with this conversation? In short, Gideon Boakye could not prove to Ghana for say Mahamadu Bawumia is not a failure. Mahamadu Bawumia, Gideon Boakye, only a special aide and advisor to Bawumia, could not sit on radio to tell Ghana for say Bawumia is not a failure. He is trying to make everybody who is part of the NPP a failure because they don't want to admit to say Bawumia has failed. And then Amokachere say Bawumia is economist. And then Amokachere say Bawumia was credentials than anybody else in Akufo Addo. So today, if we are seeing the negatives, why are you trying to lump everybody and say, oh, Mahamadu Bawumia, and Kennedy Agyapong not to board, so Bawumia Campaign or deputy minister? I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I fucking care about what job your candidate did. Because everybody have their individual resume. I am looking at Bawumia's resume. I am questioning you on the resume. I am not questioning you on an MPP resume. I am questioning you on Mahamadu Bawumia's resume. So don't tell me that you were sitting in the same class with Kennedy Agyapong. So whatever Kennedy Agyapong got, we have to use that to judge you or admit you. You need to tell me as a member of the class and as an individual who sat for your personal exams, why did you come out with this number? You as a journalist, you sit there, now do you think this will convince anybody to vote for Bawumia? No. He could not justify why Ghanaians should vote for Bawumia if these animals decide to make him flag bearer. And you see, we have been doing this job for a long time. The reason why Debia Metrana Makache Ghana for say MPP for Jimmy. Mahamadu Bawumia and Ghana na Okache Ghana for say we are sorry. We are sorry. He's apologizing on behalf of himself and appointees. Hey. And you see, let's get serious as a nation. The NPP, Bawumia, these people are jokers. And some of the media journalists from TV, now, I want to discuss something with you today. And what I want to discuss with you, is got to do with Kennedy Agyapong. It's got to do with the primaries now. Now, there's something going on. I believe, say, as a Ghanaian, Kennedy Agyapong, the ekoso in sama omo kachire no nipa bi omo party nim omo kache Kennedy Agyapong no science no o deserve ana. Is he actually reaping what he sowed? Kennedy Agyapong at a point nyoma bia oyeye as a politician no eno na ende onya ho akwetua e wo MPP mu ana. Somebody will ask this fair question. Let me be very honest with you. Osha Bawumia Campaign, Kennedy Agyapong campaign now. The Bawumia Campaign team, they have been very, very diabolical, dirty, and stupid. As much as I don't care about Kennedy, I know Kennedy is not intelligent to be president. I know Kennedy is not ripe to even lead a chicken farm. Osha Omo campaign no mo yena. Bawumia group no. Enkofu bi Bawumia group no, the way they are campaigning, the deliberate way omu gu Kennedy Agyapong enimu ase nipa bia omu nya nipa anka. With all due respect, Kennedy kura fie yaka se omu be perform kura Kennedy will not allow no. Today those people are looking in the face of Kennedy Agyapong, calling themselves MPP for, telling Kennedy Agyapong things on a normal day nobody would tell him. You ask yourself, e ba ne saying na ene ye drew her. It is because Kennedy Agyapong dia odia ye no eno na ende MPP for Enkwarano omu chachre no. And there are so many people in this party here. And I'm speaking as an MPP person today. You see, there me won party ni muno. There air koso. She ensembia nipeka. On a normal day. Abronye DC. Wa kachre obia wa party ni mu se oye Bawumia nipa. Shensema Abronye DC kafa Kennedy Agyapong. And you want to tell me say Mahamadu Bawumia has not heard any of these? No, he has heard it. Now, say Yatu Abani Ria, is Bawumia going to extend a hand to Kennedy to come and join him campaign around the nation, Anna? Because the kind of things are in summer Abronye chairman won't to me. Now my member video been here at a point. Low life riff-raffs. Okay? Low life. Yakaso be a low lifer. Oni ekura. Oni bibian pochen ekura. The life is worth not more than a rat. Yakase low life. Yes, boy be. Minima da obe joining MPP. Koka o sedien. Ne sisru ha nyina washe. A low life rat on Bobra because of Bawumia influence, because of what they are doing in the MPP. Such a person to me Net2 TV so no aka say ono onpe obi a wabodam. Why should the MPP elect Kennedy Agyapong wabodam to lead the NPP? A low life. Okay? When you listen, these are things they are saying on Wontumi Radio, and these are Bawumia's people.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal call for them. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party. We be deal call for them. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party. We be deal call for them. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko say on contest election ni yakwahin. Obi a what can give party.
Sabwe we etna ready to say Bawumia and the boss. Na ono ne boss e Bawumia ye mbie ni tiri so. Na e den ye fa obi a ye bie ni tiri so a technically wa bodam to come and lead the NPP. Otchere ma Wontumi Radio so. And all catch we as say Irade Yago Kennedy Agyapong. Because of politics, boy we the coca was a ding. A low life o. Kennedy car tie bako ebetima hwe boy we ene ne maame kopin so mbewu. Kennedy Agyapong the car tie bako ebetima hwe boy we ne maame ne papa ekopin so mbewu. But boy we because of politics Bawumia ehye de chi etna TV so because of primaries ebie na no ka che Kennedy say ono ne boss Bawumia yembie na adwene so on board am na yɛde ne kofa obi a yebie na adwene so say ɔmmɛyɛ party ne flag bearer. I'm going to be very honest here. But who's a Kennedy call for no air campaign? But when you compare Bawumia Nkora and Nyoma Omoka in summer Omoka with TV so the radio so against Kennedy Agyapong, then I ask myself, Kennedy Agyapong, after all this, Sankofo we frau sebedi omuchiye campaigner, are you going to get up from your house to say because of party unity? After all these things, in some way, you gather your people to follow Bawumia to go and campaign to make Bawumia president. Now, low life way catch the water bottom. You cannot lead the MPP. I will be disappointed. Say, after all this, say we are Kennedy Agyapong. I was sorry. Say, I am going to follow Bawumia. Some boy we would see you as a madman. Because Uncle say a hook a crampo beton so. Say asama mi be manwa king. A party na mi wom. Party a wom oni position. Bawumia na sheno. Abronye Run oyema Bawumia. Na ye den na low life way. Ohie ni ba. Ne sesro ha nyina etutu. Eye artificial na she. Otumitina radio so ka say wo Kennedy. You be wa adwene so no wa bodam, you don't deserve. Ono ne boss Bawumia on board amo. Asante na all ka wono. Asante na all ka achira wo Kennedy Agyapong. And it's so I just want to ask my Kennedy, maybe some a simple question. Inti we nyina endi wi a. Upon in seman kofo we nyina king. And how aggressive they are just because of power. Are you going to tell your people, your beloved followers, who are going to be beaten on election day? Some of them who are going to lose their lives, which I know for a fact, because the Bawumia MPP, they have decided to do everything to win these elections. Eddie Kennedy, are you going to get up and come stand on TV and say, Ghana for me pese me di Bawumia chi, na Bawumia equity president inti montuma Bawumia? Are you going to do that? Is that what you represent? Video no sha ya video na. It is painful.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal call for them. Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party? Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party? Me boss ye ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mi ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mi ni tu so da. Na say nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni ya kwahin. Obi a what can be party?
No, this is disheartening, and I don't blame these people who are being sponsored by Bawumia to do this. It's fine. The party is behind these people. They have rigged the elections already. They will rig, Bawumia will win. But I want to see if Kennedy Agyapong has integrity, has credibility. Into Sankofo where we are. So the Eka nyina mama mfrɛ man fanko. Kennedy Agyapong we wona wonko fori nyina mama mbedi Bawumia chi. Na wona omse wa bodam no. Wo Kennedy no omse ye bie wa adwene so no. Wona refraps ase wo kwasea se wa adwene nya adwuma no. Na wafa enkofo ma. Say yankodi Bawumia chi no nkodi president in the name of party. But in the name of party and focus handsome way. People are saying these things in the name of party. It hurts me. People are saying all these things against you because in the name of party. So are you going to use in the name of party? Senkofo we sisi wie. Omo bomu wie. Eji 2 mini wie. Are you going to say in the name of party? Enti omo kra to ho e supporting no musika. They should listen to these things and follow Bawumia. You're right, Yankobo. Yeah, my can be being show. I might have my differences with Kennedy Agyapong, and everybody knows it. Kennedy Agyapong, when I go back and forth, we have even ended up in court. He's not an enemy. The right thing was supposed to be done, and it was done, and I walked out as the victor in court against Kennedy. And it is on record. But you see, for Kennedy to be subjected to stuff like this abuse, this kind of thing, because he says he also wants to lead the party. He says Obi bedi party nim and you lose e could do 38% into a person or no subedi nim no who send your party no Ghana begina too. What is wrong about that? Yen nyina yete party and ye asimesi se onko di enim and ye lose margin binsi world politics muda and on so hu say okay mesuma menko ebia Ghana for hu me hu be yom akono no mo the same party na ba power biem. Why is this going on? Why is Bawumia? Why is all this going on? Bawumia ko shen kwarachi or party nim. Bawumia cannot tell me, oh, a branch and can say, my boss. And this boy has been eating from Bawumia's house. He has stood on different platforms to say, he's campaigning for Bawumia. Or say, my boss, yembi en adwin, yembi en itiso, on board amo. Na ye den na party team yama bodam ni bedi enim na opese bodam ni bedi enim on pene ma bodam ni bedi enim bodam fo achifo na opese be campaign ma. I am being real on this matter. I don't fucking care about the NPP. But Ubebusa said Kennedy, is he reaping what he has been sowing for years? At the point that Kennedy calling for he was calling for war in Ghana. We were telling you, Kennedy. At the point, you Kennedy Agyapong, you were saying things you're not supposed to say. John Mahama, Otna TV, so can say John Mahama. We were telling you, and the rats, riffraffs, and the Bawumia is empowering nobodies to sit on national television, on Chairman to Miss Radio, to tell the world to say, oh, you be with this, what bodam. You don't have the rights. Party now, do sika shebuno. Party now, okawana otchere yeno. You don't have the right to lead the party. Jack. Kennedy, I'm a be sometimes when I sit here and I tell Ghana for say, me good part way, it is for the good of all of us, Kennedy. I know sometimes on Timase, MPP for Timase. So me say, I will say a good part way, me good in 2028, it's for the benefit of all of us. Mahamadu Bawumia will rig the elections. The executives in the MPP, they will rig the elections. Abronye Run, chairman voting in Ayomajuni say they are going to be selective who vote and who doesn't vote. They are going to use the party, also Bawumia, a whole party army. They are going to support. They will win. They will rig. But after rigging, yenya ya bodam, yenya ya Jimmy. Are we the ones who are going to extend a hand to? I Abronye yes anyuma wenyina. Bawumia ni nyansa. Kobeka Abronye. You know, they are okay Canada no ding. I want to make a statement on what the things you are saying. So Bawumia is an intelligent politician. Obefra Abronye Shademaka say, you know something? We might need these people. Because we win the elections. We are going to rig. In fact, the way you are going by your conversation and now your communication, we are regional chairman. You are not just anybody in the party. I am going to speak against what you are doing. And what I'm going to do is say, I am going to tell you to tone down and so that we should all come together and have a healthy campaign. After that, you can go back and start doing your things. Do that, Keke. It is called for the optics and your politics. We are strategists. My politics are chair. But you see, Bawumia is looking on. He's watching Abronye. He's watching Chema to me. He's watching these boys. They are empowering them. Fanti comedy mo and Kwasiadio mo ye. These people, Bawumia is still sponsoring them because they want to destroy people, not just destroy them, they want to take them out of the political circle. And what Bawumia does want to do to Kennedy is say, I'm person good anymore to the point Kennedy, sub you baby, that is why this boy can sit on Net2 TV to say Kennedy are bottom. No, none of boss Bawumia bottom.
Because they need direction, they need purpose. Now we be deal Kwabena Agyapong. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni akwahin. Obi a what can give party. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni akwahin. Obi a what can give party. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni akwahin. Obi a what can give party. Me boss ye nya ni tu ho adwuma o. Ye mia ni ti so da. Nipa me ni adwuma ye mia ni tu so da. Na sa nipa ye bia ni tu so man ko so go contest election. Ni akwahin. Obi a what can give party.
Sad, man. This is sad. Bawumia betu Kennedy or party nim. Hey, this is sad, man. And Obi Beka say, oh Kevin, pay MPP asem. Me can't bear remember. Me tight MPP. Fine. The leadership is bad. It's terrible. But what I am seeing at time, yeah, it's terrible. At time, it is disgusting. The MPP ni I'm actually who I'm sure the ekoso, but this is bad. And it hurts me. Kennedy is not good for his health. This going on. Kennedy ba national boy we. And this boy sits on Net2 TV. Near man at time. Enrichi Kennedy Agyapong, the campaign communicator, lead communicator, or call Net2 radio so almost cancel show no. Almost almost penny no. Kennedy Agyapong, the campaign no. You see the poor customer campaign no. Call Net2 radio so I kasa almost show them because one funny Jimmy Nko. You see, so the platforms no, they have built it to attack Kennedy. And they have to, because Kennedy, this is what your record shows. Adia why you know and ankorana de maun. The showdown now. Imbrebi o calling for war. Imbrebi o say Mahama. Imbrebi o can someone. These people were watching you. They were listening. They were taking inspiration. Are you blaming me? Are you blaming them? You need to blame yourself.
Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. But don't forget to share the video to all platforms. I'll see you in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.